Through their first 8 games of the season, Fort Recovery has been perfect, and they've won by an average of 22 points per contest. That's a large part of why the Indians are ranked second in the initial Division IV state poll. Minster and St. John's were both looking for their first win of the season. Wildcats hosting the Blue Jays in their conference opener. With all the returning starters up front, Bluffton's going to try to use that experience to drive them to more wins. With a win over Baltimore today, Cincinnati would book their third trip to the playoffs in more than 20 years. It was an overcast day for Ohio State's annual spring game, and with the clouds that currently hang over the program, the big question is, who will be the Buckeyes quarterback for the first 5 games of the fall? Perfect records on the line tonight at Liberty Benton. The Eagles ranked number 6 in the state in Division V, hosting the surprising Arcadia Redskins, the 4th-ranked team in D6. Following their first setback of the season, the Elida Bulldogs responded with a dominating 30-point win over St. Mary's. Tonight, they take their 8-1 record out of conference to face another one-loss foe. This season, Perry High School is looking to break through and do something that the school has never accomplished. But his Polar Bears would respond. Tyler Rue finds Justin Wilson, and he takes it the distance, 35 yards for the touchdown. Game tied at 21 apiece midway through the 4th quarter. Ohio Northern got the ball back, drove down the field, and with a minute 30 to go, Lee Lukasevic boots a 29-yard field goal to give the Polar Bears a 24-21 lead, and the ONU defense came up with a stand when they needed it most. Corey Spellman with the interception to seal the deal as Ohio Northern rallies for their 6th straight win over John Carroll, 24-21 the final. Meanwhile, up at Bluffton, the Beavers going for their 4th win in a row. The guys in purple come out like gangbusters. Opening drive, Chris Bird, quick hitter to Todd Trotter, and number 83 does the rest, 56 yards, before finally being brought down at the 11-yard line. That would lead to a field goal, 3-0 Bluffton. Later in the 1st quarter, it's Bird, not through the air, but on the ground. He races untouched to the end zone for a 68-yard score, giving the Beavers a 10-0 edge. They would lead at 17-0 in the 1st. Then early in the 2nd, they tack on some more. Eric Stiegel goes in from 3 yards out. Bluffton rolls out to a 24-0 lead, and they go on for a 31-13 victory, their first ever against the Engineers. The Beavers' win streak now at 4 in a row. Akaliante McClellan is among the top 8 boxers ages 12 to 13 in the 125-pound weight class. But when McClellan first came to Southside Gym, it would have been hard to predict that he would come this far.
The first time when Akaliante came into the gym, I didn't like this kid. This kid was arrogant, he was cocky, and he was just one of those kids where, man, you just don't want him in the gym because he's going to mess things up. Work.
But after time and a lot of discipline, he knows what it takes to be a champion.
I mean, the kid is 13 years old, and he's getting up before he goes to school in the cold weather to go jogging. That means he's serious.
And all that hard work is paying off.
I'm happy. I feel like a champ. I really do. I just feel like I'm the king.
Things haven't always been easy for the young boxer. Before the state tournament, he had to move out of his home after his house sustained smoke damage from a grease fire.
I try to clear it out of my mind and just keep working. Don't be really focused on all that.
Then he faced another setback.
After state, he suffered a bruised thumb. He had jammed his thumb and he bruised it really bad. And we didn't know if he was going to be able to compete in regionals after that.
Through it all, McClellan continued to fight.
I honestly have to say, I think he's better to me. I know he is better to me at this age than I was. Give me one more flurry, come on.
Despite having a chance to win a national championship, there's something else the boxer is looking forward to most.
I want to get on the plane, fly. I ain't never got on the airplane, so I want to fly.
The national tournament runs February 2nd through the 4th, and 3 wins is what it will take to bring home a title.
He's got what it takes. He could pull this off. He could be a Cinderella story.
In Lima, James Ryder, your News Now Sports. With temperatures hovering around 30 degrees at kickoff, Elida head coach Jason Carpenter was bundled up from head to knee, sticking with what he's done all season,
wearing shorts.
My high school football coach always wore shorts, and it didn't matter what the temperature was. And we used to make late playoff runs up in Michigan, and he'd still be wearing shorts. And it's just, I guess it's almost like my tribute to him and what he taught me.
His team, well, they think the shorts are, quite frankly, a little odd.
He's ridiculous. He does weird things. There's no way around it. He's wearing shorts like everybody else is all bundled up. We all had hand warmers last week. I don't know. He's just weird.
We've asked him to wear pants, and we've asked him why he does it, but he's really superstitious, so he's got to keep doing what he's doing, I guess.
Even if the weather gets like this, Carpenter's outfit won't change.
There he is. Kick out. Woo! Big hole.
Showing the kids that it's only as cold as you think it is, then I'll be wearing shorts all the way up until December if we're lucky enough to play that late.
Coach isn't the only one standing out on the sidelines, as his players had their way with some clippers.
They came in Saturday or Monday morning. It's like, wow, why?
It's just something crazy I thought of. I had to do something special for the playoffs. Why not? It's something fun to mess around with. Me and a couple teammates got haircuts, and they're pretty sweet.
It's just to get the team morale up. Everyone's, looking at history. We've only been there one time, trying to have fun, trying to show everyone that, the game is about having fun. It's not just about being serious.
Whatever works, they're kids, and I'll let them shave my head in a mohawk if we win the state.
Another hair-raising performance on Saturday would be sure to finally give Coach some chills. In Elida, James Ryder, your News Now Sports.